It's time to test your Disney knowledge with episode 140 of Disney Jeopardy, presented by WaitSigns.com. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri. I'm excited to present you with 26 brand new clues. So let's get this game started by reminding you that last week the Final Jeopardy category was the Fox and the Hound, because it won the Final Jeopardy wheel spin, which means it will kick off today's game. It also means I rewatched the movie over the last couple of days, and yep, it solidified my correct opinion that not only should Widow Tweed be regarded as a villain, but perhaps she is the worst villain in the history of Disney cinematography. Lady Tremaine Scar Ursula, who? Widow Tweed deserves the crown as the absolute worst. And with that, let's take a look at the board and see the categories you are playing today. Tweed may be the worst, but her film is pretty good. The Fox and the Hound, once again, leads it off. The second category is statues in films. That's followed by one of my favorite shows ever. It's Only Murders in the Building. That's a Hulu original. Your theme park category is Disneyland Wait Signs. And finally, what did the club DJ members choose? For episode 140, they chose Songs in Reverse. For the fourth time in the show's history, Songs in Reverse will be a category in an episode. It beats out Short Kings, the runner-up king, and the Mickey Mouse Club. No respect for the old Mickey Mouse Club, whether that be the 50s or even the 90s. I guess just one out of every 9 people wanted the Mickey Mouse Club. With that, it is now time for the easiest round of the game, the cupcake round. Let's see how you do. Here's your first Fox and the Hound clue. It reads the type of animal Big Mama is. Big Mama is an owl.
Todd, honey, what are you doing over here?
Moving on to statues in films now. It's pretty simple. I will show you a statue that appeared in a Disney film. You have to tell me what movie the statue was in. He's a handsome fellow with some luscious locks. What film are you watching if you're going to spot him? The answer is Frozen.
Beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face.
Home to one of the greatest theme songs in modern television, it's Only Murders in the Building for 200. Martin Short, Selena Gomez, and this third actor who once worked at Disneyland make up the 3 main characters of the show. He worked in the magic shop on Main Street, USA. The correct answer is The Legend of Steve Martin. Here comes your first Disneyland wait time sign. Well, it is a cupcake clue, so I was nice and left the word coaster in the sign. Name the attraction that you'd only be waiting 5 minutes for from this point. You're going to have to go all the way to the back of Disneyland for this one. It's Chippendale's Gadget Coaster. Okay, it's now time for Songs in Reverse. I play the snippet of the song 2 times, and you have to identify both the name of the song and the film you can hear it in. Here we go. Sung by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The correct answer is You're Welcome.
Can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky.
Cupcake round complete. We're moving on to the second round now. These clues are worth twice as much. So are they twice as hard? That's for you to decide. It's the Fox and the Hound coming up first. The weather report, just a few seconds after Widow Tweed abandons Todd. Well, I'll tell you now, the answer isn't blue skies and sunshine. No, Widow Tweed made sure to drop off her domesticated fox Todd when a lightning storm was arriving. So if you said hurricane or monsoon or pouring rain or thunder and deadly lightning, any of those work. Fact of the matter is, she dropped him off in the forest. I don't want to hear. It was a preserve. It was a preserve. Amos watched her drive, and you knew that he was coming with the And anyway, she dropped off her little domesticated fox who can't fend for his life in the middle of a rainstorm and then drove off. And she drives this rinky-dink lemon of a vehicle, which I don't even think has windows, so she's definitely feeling the rain coming in on the sides. Does she think about making a U-turn and maybe, keeping him in for the night and maybe dropping him off tomorrow at a shelter, God forbid a shelter? No, she doesn't. She's like, he'll be fine. He's a fox who's only been domesticated since he was this big. Villain. All right, let's get back on track. Statues in films is worth 4 here. Name the film the statue's in. It is actually the statue of Achilles from Hercules.
There was Achilles. Now there was a guy who had it all. The build, the foot speed. He could jab. He could take a hit. He could keep on coming.
Here's only murders, second clue. The name of the building the show focuses on. Well, the building itself is real. If you wanted to visit it, you can next time you come to the Big Apple. It's located on Broadway and 86th Street. In the show, it's called the Arconia, which is not actually the name of the building, no. The name of the building is the Belle Nord, but the building in the show is inspired by the Ansonia and also the Dakota, which is where John Lennon lived back in the 1970s. Here we go. We're moving on. Here's your second clue from the Wait Signs category. Name the attraction here that you can find at the Disneyland Resort. Disneyland Resort. The reason I emphasize Disneyland Resort is because people will call me out and say, hey, that's not a Disneyland. Well, it's at the Disneyland Resort. That's because this attraction is found at California Adventure, and its name is Grizzly River Run. Here's songs in reverse for the second time.
You made me fly free. You made me fly free.
We're going into the Pixar archives for this one. The correct answer is Randy Newman's You've Got a Friend in Me.
You made me fly free. You got a friend in me.
10 clues down. We're moving on to the 600-point round now. Here we go. Widow Tweed names the fox Todd, which is short for this. I actually did not remember this until I rewatched the film this last week. When she picks him up and brings him home for the first time, she says, "You're such a toddler." That is your correct answer.
You're such a little toddler. Say, that's what I'm going to call you. Todd.
Your statues and films for the third time. What film might you spot this holy statue in? You can see it during God Help the Outcasts, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't know if you can hear me or if you're even there.
The halfway point of the game brings us to only murders in the building. The name of the show Charles Hayden's Savage used to star in during the 1980s. Charles Hayden's Savage, portrayed by the aforementioned Steve Martin, was the main character of the fake show Brazos.
Oh, Charles Hayden Savage?
Well, the mayor's a fan of Brazos.
Who?
As we get set for the third clue from the Disneyland Wait Signs category, I talked about them last week, and I remind you again that you too can have wait time signs in your home thanks to our friends at waitsigns.com. If you have Disney on your mind at all times and wish you were either at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, you can pop on the brand new Wait Time TV and feel the magic of the parks from the comforts of your couch. Be greeted by a vacation countdown or check out how awful the lines are for some of your favorite rides. You think you want to ride Soarin' right now? Thanks to Wait Time TV, you don't. Ugh. All your favorite rides are there, along with the brand new live piano bar request shows, nightly firework viewing, and the magical multi-view feature. Get your Wait Time TV or your own personal Wait Time sign at waitsigns.com, and make sure you use our promo code ITM15 for 15% off. From your living room back to Disneyland. Let's see the 600-pointer. Name the attraction. This little guy can be found outside It's a Small World. Here comes your next song in reverse. It's worth 6.
Here's those personality. Here's those personality.
Well, just one round to go. You had You've Got a Friend in Me, and now you've got Friend Like Me.
Here's those personality. Mr. Lancer, haven't we shot 2 or 3?
Here's your 800-point round, beginning with the Fox and the Hound. After being chased by Amos, Tweed steals his gun and shoots this. Let's get this out of the way first. Amos is terrible. Yes, so we agree Amos is terrible. He's trying to shoot Todd, and he doesn't even factor in that Tweed is right in front of Todd and might end up accidentally shooting her, which maybe won't be the worst. Anyway, Amos is terrible, but Tweed takes his gun and shoots his car.
Give me that gun!
Here's your 4th statue of the game. Ah, look at this fun statue. What movie is it from? The answer is The Jungle Book. Here's Only Murders for 8. This famous musician plays himself and an upstairs neighbor of the trio during season 1 of the show. He's also a suspect at one point. The correct answer is call the police! Sting.
Sting. I know that you know that I know what it's like to be famous. Strangers think they have a right to know our business.
Here's your 4th Disneyland Wait Time sign. Ooh, I gave you more than a wait time sign. I gave you a lightning lane and a single rider entrance as well. Name the ride. Well, the correct answer is the brand new, I guess you could call it brand new, rethemed, whatever, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Final clue before the 1000s, it's a song in reverse. Hot take, I like this song. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like the movie either. I think it was fine. Correct answer is This Wish from Wish.
So I look up at the stars to guide me.
20 clues are down and 6 remain, including Final Jeopardy, but you know what time it is. It is time for the most overly dramatic, soundtrack-infused, unnecessarily spotlighted part of the game, the 1,000-point round. Hit it! 1,000-point round time is what separates the Diz nerds from the Diz casuals. And what would you rather? Whatever. It's the Fox and the Hound for 1,000. When little Todd sneaks into Chief's barrel, he first thinks the dog is dreaming about chasing this kind of animal. He's thinking of chasing a badger.
It's a big old badger.
He's chasing the badger.
No.
Here's statues and films for the final time. Name the movie you're watching if this is a statue you see. Statues play a big role in the film. The correct answer is Raya, the Last Dragon. It's time for our final clue from Only Murders in the Building. In Season 3, the show won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Original Music thanks to this song sung by the character of Charles. Say this one 3 times fast. The correct answer is, which of the Pickwick triplets did it?
Which of the Pickwick triplets did it? Who of the crew would commit this crime?
Here's your final Disneyland wait times. As a reminder, this isn't just Disneyland Park, it's the entire Disneyland Resort. With that in mind, did you get it right? The correct answer is Web Slingers, California Adventure. Here's your final song in reverse of the game. The correct answer is Try Everything from Zootopia. And speaking of Zootopia, this Thanksgiving we are finally getting Zootopia 2, and I could not be more excited. As many of you know, Zootopia is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and in honor of the 2016 classic, I'm doing a Zootopia-themed episode. That's right, it will not drop on Black Friday, but instead the day before Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 26th, we'll have episode 142, which again will be Zootopia themed. So make sure you watch the movie, the original film, in anticipation of both the sequel and that episode. Please don't botch this, Disney. I have faith in you, Jason Bateman. I have faith in you, Jennifer Goodwin. I have faith in you, Bob Iger. Even though you have probably nothing to do with the success of the movie. But I really hope they don't mess this up. I don't think they will. I have faith. I have faith. Before we get to episode 142, though, we have an episode 141 next week, and it needs one of its 5 categories. That will be determined by the final Jeopardy wheel spin. So let's spin that wheel. Also determine final Jeopardy today will be all about. Okay. See, this is another exciting movie that I haven't seen in probably like 2 decades, legitimately. It's probably been like 20 years since I've watched A Bug's Life. Hopefully you've seen it more recently so that you have a chance at this final Jeopardy clue. Make your wagers based on your knowledge of A Bug's Life. All right, wagering complete. It's time to read the final clue of the game, all about Pixar's second film, A Bug's Life. At the end of the movie, Molt joins the traveling circus. Molt is the brother of this character from the film. Good luck. And time is up. Was Molt a brother of Flick, the main character? Was he a brother of Princess Atta or Dot? No, he wasn't a brother of either one of those characters. Instead, he was the brother of the villain. Correct answer is Hopper.
Yes, Mr. Flay. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Right away, sir. And I just wanted to thank you for giving me a chance, because it's an honor to work with creative giants such as yourself.
Shutting up.
You sure you can't come on tour with us?
Sorry. My place is here.
That does it for episode 140 of Disney Jeopardy. Thank you so very much for watching. Bunny is just so excited. She wants to say hi, right? Yeah. Say hi to all the Club DJ. Look at your hair. Say hi to all the Club DJ members. Anyway, speaking of the Club DJ members, last week you chose songs in reverse in dominating fashion. What will you choose this week? Short Kings is getting yet another opportunity. Will it finally pick up the W? That is up to you guys. And once again, head over to waitsigns.com. Use the promo code ITM15 to get 15% off the brand new Wait Time TV. Great gift for all Disney fanatics. Now you know the deal. Bunny left. Bunny was like, I can't, I have a busy schedule today. If you like what you saw, do me a favor, subscribe and click that bell icon. Hello, bell. I do it so much better when I'm not holding Bunny because I feel bad about yelling in her ear. This way you're notified. Every time we come out, brand new content. A regular episode next week featuring A Bug's Life. That's episode 141. But after that, Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, all about Zootopia. Till then.
Bye-bye.